Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course. And as you can see from the description, I'm going to give you my opinions on which one I think is better: disc-based console or only digital. Now, this goes for PlayStation or Xbox. It doesn't really matter. Both of them have the same size hard drive, which doesn't matter because a disc-based version of it, you're going to take the info off that disc, and it's going to take up just as much space as the digital. So they're even Steven, as you would say. But where I think which one I think is better is the disc version, and I can give you at least 3 reasons why I think the disc version is better. Number one, you can swap games with your friends. Otherwise, you would have to have their account on your PlayStation or Xbox in order to swap games. If you have a disc version of the game, you can swap among each other. You can give your buddies your games, they can give you theirs, they can swap back and forth and have a better variety of games instead of having to buy a bunch of games. So number 2 is you can go to thrift stores, find games in thrift stores, retro gaming stores, even GameStop, and a lot of times, even Walmart, and a lot of times you can find the disc version of a game cheaper than you can download it online, because they can drop the prices of those really easily, whereas the digital versions, they tend to keep the same price, if you'll notice that. So there's another reason. And the third and final reason that I think the disc version is better is backwards compatibility. As you know, the PlayStation 5 can only do PlayStation 4 games for the most part. I think there's like 9 games that it can't support, most of which I've never heard of or never played. But the PS5 can do PS4 games, and the Xbox Series X can do Xbox 360 and original Xbox games. But if you don't have a disc version of the system, you can't do that. You can't just go get a disc version of the game, a cheap Xbox 360 game or regular Xbox game, and throw it in your Xbox, or a PS4 version of a game and throw it in your PlayStation 5 if you don't have the disc-based console. So those are some things to consider, and that's the reasons why I think the disc version of the console is better. Yes, it's $100 more, but it's really worth it in the long run. It pays for itself really quickly. And you can also just do digital on your Xbox or your PlayStation. If you have a disc version, you can still do digital, but you have the extra option to get some discs cheaper, or trade your buddy a disc, or backwards compatibility. So keep that in mind when you're going to purchase your next Xbox or PlayStation, and happy gaming. And until next time, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.